708, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-708. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have one other resolution for consideration. Resolution number 21-709. In the matter of accepting the material terms of the One Ohio subdivision settlement pursuant to the One Ohio Memorandum of Understanding and consistent with the terms of the July 21st, 2021 National Opioid Settlement Agreement and authorizing the county administrator to execute the One Ohio Subdivision Participation Agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Eric Hostetler, staff attorney. We have been presented with a potential settlement of the nationwide opioid litigation, at least with respect to the three primary distributors. And this resolution will approve of that settlement and authorize our participation, or authorize the county administrator to execute the participation form and transmit that to our attorneys. I'm happy to answer any questions.
I very much favor this settlement, and I'm really glad that we have made a claim, and so looks as though we're going to get some money to make up for the terrible opioid crisis. Thanks for your work on it, Eric.
Sure.
We had a lot of people worked on the project. Thank you as well. I have nothing else to add. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-709. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
With that brings us to our scheduled 10 o'clock hearing.
Yes.
And Commissioner Lewis is recusing herself again for the reason she gave earlier. She lives in that neighborhood. So with that, let's begin.
Resolution number 21-710, reconvening of the public hearing for consideration of a petition from the Lake of the Woods Water Company requesting dedication of a 3.136 acre segment of Duncan's Glen Drive as a public right-of-way.
So moved.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-710. Mrs. Lewis has
You're
recused
seconding
herself.
it? You're good.
I seconded.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 21-711, in the matter of approving for a specific occurrence, a suspension of Rule 3 speaker registration, Rule 4 limitations, and Rule 7 public comment procedure from the rules governing public comment before the Board of County Commissioners of Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
And I seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-711. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Okay, with that, I believe, who is speaking on this?
Engineer's office.
They're flipping a coin.
I wasn't given any information about who was going to lead on this, so.
Thank you, Commissioners. Doug Riedel from the Delaware County Engineers Office. The applicant for this project, as far as requesting to make their private road public, they are progressing with the work that we're asking them to do in order to bring the road up to a standard that is current for our public roads. So far, they've made some progress, but they've ran into some issues that have caused delays, and at this point, we would not recommend that the road be accepted at this point, but based on our conversations with the applicant, that they're progressing towards completion, and there is at least a request to extend or delay the hearing until sometime later this fall.
And you're recommending that?
Yes.
It seems appropriate. Obviously, that road needs to be brought up to appropriate standards.
Correct.
So I guess we need to identify a date, or
We have one in the journal that's been proposed
Okay.
to the board.
so we just basically need to do a continuation. So let's proceed with the suggested date.
Okay. Resolution number 21-712, in the matter of setting the date and time for the continuation of the public hearing for the consideration of a petition from the Lake of the Woods Water Company requesting dedication of a 3.136 acre segment of Duncan's Glen Drive as a public right-of-way to Thursday, October 14th, 2021 at 10 a.m.
Let me just double check my calendar and make sure I'm going to be around because I can't miss it with just two.
I assume you probably checked with
Yeah.
us earlier, but I'll check mine too.
Yeah, I'll
but
just double check just to make sure I'm good, so
I'm sure I am, but I'll, in the spirit of not having to be redundant, I'll confirm that.
yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to continue it or accept it, so
So that's good.
I need a first and second, please.
I move it.
And I'll second that motion. Discussion? Vote.
Vote on motion 21-712. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Bitten?
Aye.
And just for clarification, this has been continued to October 14, 2021.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Doug.
With that, we have another hearing, but it's not scheduled till 11 o'clock, and we cannot start early. So we are in recess until 11 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.